Hello crafters, this is Suzanne from A Creative Muse and I am here with a design team haul with samples from a new store on AliExpress called the Today Decor Store. And these dies were designed by Nicole Silhouette. So she's still a designer. Yes, she designs for many sellers on AliExpress, but I'm happy because they are cute, very, very cute. So I got 4 dies to play with. And it was a variety. Alrighty? Okay, so let's take a closer look. Let's get started. Okay, crafters, so first up, let's start off with the party hat set. Isn't this cute? So what this is, it's 2 dies to make a cone-shaped party hat. And here's my example that I made. It's so cute. I think it's so cute. And this is the tassel right there. Here is the cone part for your party hat. That's the seam in the back. All right, so this is the bottom underneath here, the solid part. And then this is the top that cuts out the polka dots. And what I did in this example, I put glitter cardstock on the bottom and then regular pattern paper on top. Yep. And just formed it gently in a circle. So you can't use like super thick 110 pound, I don't know, because it's 110 pound, the beauty of it is that it's sturdy, so it wants to stay straight. Once you start curling it, it starts to get rigid corners. So you have to use something that can bend, like regular pattern paper. And this glitter cardstock, I think that's Michael's, so it wasn't super thick. The thicker it is more rigid it's going to be in terms of taking the shape. And then this is the little tassel. So if you are going to attach this part, and I had to watch Nicole's video to figure it out, what you want to do is, she said get a quilling tool. I did not have a quilling tool, so I just did a thing with my pokey tool and sort of rolled it because this is thin enough and long enough for me to work it around. And formed it. So maybe this is not as tight as it should be. Also, when you form the cone, it's going to have a little tiny hole. The reason that she did it that way. And you are going to need a, well, it can work with your standard die cutting machine. You're just going to have to move it with the plate. But this one is 9.5. So if you have an extended cutting plate, this is a good time to pull it out. 9.5 by 5.5. So the width is okay, it's just the length is long. And this tassel maker or fringe, or yeah, call it like a fringe tassel thing, 3.5 by 3 3/8. With this, when you cut it, it's going to come like, you know, all those little squiggles imprinted. Here is going to be attached to the bottom. Just take your scissors and just cut one line. She couldn't leave it open in terms of the production for the die cutting. It had to come basically sealed at the bottom. So when you do cut it, it's going to come like one solid thing. Just run a pair of scissors at that bottom spot. This now, the reason why here is small at the top is if you don't want to make the tassel. Let's say you just need to make the hat and you don't want to fuss around. That's what you're going to get. So this is just a regular party hat. This Hooray die, this is from Cat Scrappiness, one of her awesome word dies. This is on 110 pound cardstock. So if you notice how it's not hugging it nicely, that's why. So this is with it, with the tassel. This is with it without. So if you are going to put this little piece in, what you would do is when you cut this out, you could hold both pieces of cardstock together and just cut a shape in here. Just extend it more because you have to create the opening. The only reason why she didn't put that in there was in case you want to make every hat like this, every party hat. Cute, right? So this can fit on, you know, a toddler, young child, but you could also use it as like a decoration for a party. You could even, if you want, you could fill it as a cone too. But, you know, this would be like, if you are going to fill it as a cone, it would be, you could punch 2 holes and put string too to make it into like a cone to hang something in it as well. So there's options with this. And if you don't want to use the polka dot part, run 2 of this. You know, the reason, if you run it once with pattern paper, I think it's kind of thin. So it would be nice maybe to double it. It would still be pliable, still soft, but it won't be so flimsy. Yeah. You feel where you need to be. But it seems to be more sturdy when doubled up. And this one here is with kind of like a aqua glitter cardstock, again from Michaels, and then just pattern paper on the top. This is very thin pattern paper too, but cute, right? Cute, cute, cute. So you can tell I like the polka dots. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Alrighty, so that's die number 1 from the Today Decor Store. Number 2, this cutie. This is the second set that I got. This is all about the butterfly. Beautiful, right? So this is like a butterfly doily. Look at all the detail on that. So it cuts out a series of tiny butterflies. You can save what is punched out. And these little holes help you to punch to get the paper. I guess it didn't need that many holes around it, actually. All these little extra holes, it didn't need it. And then there's a nice stitching detail. It does cut very well. I had cut mine out of 110-pound cardstock. The width is 5.5, so it's a 5.5-inch circle. I certainly did make, you know, if you know me well in these circular things, I made a rocker card. I haven't visited a rocker card in a while, so I made a rocker card. Alrighty. Then this inner circle, which is like a layering piece, that is 4 7/8. Then this one is, call it 3.5. This little tiny one, you can use this one for a bunch of things. 2 1/4. Super duper duper cute. And then there are these 2 little accent butterfly. It's like how Nicole does her floral spray. It's like a butterfly spray. I think that's adorable. Options, options. Gives you options. She loves to give you options, guys. Let me show you my example. I think it turned out cute. And it's not pink. It's blue. Ha ha. So it's a rocker card, like so. Cute. And with this one, so here is I use 110-pound cardstock here. I think the base, is this 110? Yeah, the base is 110 too. All my 110-pound cardstock I used here was Michael's 110-pound cardstock. So I did the white in 110, put this is the blue cardstock from, I don't know, if it's not Michael's, then it's Hobby Lobby. But it's like a blue glitter behind it, just to, you know, give something behind the butterflies, little color. Then the distance between this circle and this was a little great. It was like a 1/4 inch. So what I did, I took one of my circle dies, and I'll show you which 2 I use. I use these 2. One is from Dress My Craft, and one is from Surprise Creation, AliExpress. So the Surprise Creation was used here with the pierced detail to make the base. So this is about 5 3/4, I'd say. Yeah, 5 3/4 inch. This is 5.5. Then I used that plain circle just to add a little color variation right there. And then I pulled out my cloud stencil and I made some clouds in Salvage Patina, Tim Holtz Salvage Patina. I tell you, if you don't have a bunch of Distress Oxides and you're like, which one should I get? Salvage Patina should be one of them to get on your list. Along with picked raspberry, spun sugar, tumbled glass. Those are like, you know, your blues, your pink. The blues definitely for sky. And if you have any kind of cloud stencil. But this Salvage Patina on a cloud, hello. Then this is my Lots of Love word layering die from Pink Fresh Studio. I didn't bring it with me, but isn't that cute? And then here is the butterfly. And funny, normally I would, you know, have stuck this down, but this time I left it loose just to, you know, I only glued down this part, did this behind here, and it's my little There we go. My little rocker card. Cute, right? And in blue. It's so unlike me to do this kind of color. Yeah, I think it turned out cute. So you could use this as an embellishment, as a topper, or decor. Cute, 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 cute. So that's that set. Cute. And you could clip off. I thought about it for a second, clip off the butterfly and do it in a different color, but then I kept it more monochromatic, more, the whites with the white and the blue, and then just kept those two colors going back and forth. Cute, cute. And this cardstock, if you're wondering what that is, that's a little pack from Michael's. I think it's a shimmer pack or a pearl little shimmer pack of cardstock. It matches that salvage patina very well. Cute. All right. Next up, if you think that was cute. So if you think the butterfly is cute, the party hat is cute, check out the Memory Decks cart. Oh yes, it's cute. So this is a Memory Decks cart. Let me give you the measurement to make sure it can fit in your Memory Deck system. The widest, call it 4 1/8. The height by 4. 4 1/8 by 4. I'll pull my spinner over and see if it works in a second. So this is the base, 110 pound. Oh, I did cut it out of that to make it sturdy. Then here is a little top piece. So this one now, yes, you're going to have to paper piece. I had ran it, clipped off this, clipped off this, clipped off this part. Thank goodness that the wheels though came. That the wheel and the cover of the wheel, at least that was added. Now, if you're wondering, why didn't she put this piece separate, these things separate, and maybe this little handle separate? The more that you put in separate pieces and separate parts and all this good stuff that we love, the higher the price of the die goes. So to keep the cost down, in this case, this die was totally worth the effort of me having to paper piece it back together and clip, and I made this. It's so cute. So I had to cut here, cut up here, and see, it's all on white cardstock. That's just glue. Yeah, I hate seeing that though. Glue. Here is on 110 pound cardstock. And why also you would want to probably do 110. This is not very strong. So to make it more sturdy, 110. Cute, 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 cute. I found this is a doodlebug paper actually. And then this, if you're wondering what this is, I think when I had cut this out, because I kept this together as you can see, and I just cut it like that. I think it's from this piece right there. I added it. I was looking at that half circle going, well, that's kind of cute. And then now for all the layers. So here I had to cut that in white glitter cardstock. Just clip it and put it on. Now all these little dots, those are those little diamond dots. Bling. From the diamond dots. I've shown you guys that before, that I buy at Joann's when they have it on sale. You can buy it at Hobby Lobby too. The little refill little bottle, because they're like $2.99. These gems are much smaller than typical small gems. Let me see. Yeah. Now this, because I have this card right here. See this? These are those bitty gems from Honeybee Stamps. This is smaller than that. Lower profile and smaller. These are those diamond dots for the diamond painting. The little refill. So I popped some here because this does have a little hole and I just wanted to fill it up. And then this is a bow from my stash. This part you do have to layer, but when you do run this die, it does have the embossed detail. So you do see the lines to cut to then change the color. But tell me, isn't this cute? And I have white here too. That's a diamond dot as well. This is a little tiny little circle. So this, I decided, I thought about, maybe I shouldn't put black, maybe I should, but I thought for the contrast, I would put the black here because the base is white and then this is pretty much a lot of white. So I did this so you could see that this is the base of the memory decks. This is now starting the cart. This is that same Tonic Studios glossy black foil cardstock. I'm using it little pieces at a time, but I am using it, and that's what I cut here. And I love that she gave us this little hubcap part. So it's a lot of glitterati goodness. I couldn't help it, but I think this is adorable. Totally worth the effort. Hold on, let me try. Oh gosh, I really do need to make some memory decks. Let's see. And 110 pound would also have it holding here. Oh, it fits. It fits. Yes, it fits, guys. Let me see the height. The height, can it go all the way around? Yeah, it fits on the spinner. So it'll work on your memory decks. That's cute. Look at that. That's my daughter, Gina. So I guess you could put a photograph behind it too, if you wanted to. You could just line a photograph behind that little frame. That's cute. Look at that. Gina and Pluto. Yeah. Huh. Look at that. And where is my little stopper? Because I have a stopper. Oh, I think the stopper is behind Gina. Let me go this way. These little silicone stoppers, I got this from scrapbook.com. I will link it now, seeing that I'm saying it. You use it to hold this up. If you are looking for a Heidi Swap spinner, scrapbook.com has their Heidi Swap exclusive pink spinner, and it has a nice price point of $15.99. So it can hold all your, all your cuties, cutie patooties, all your memory decks cards. Mickey. I can't believe that this really does fit. Really, it looks high, but it fits in here because the spinner is really nice in terms of keeping all your goodies together. And I will link it below because, yeah, it's a nice one to have. And in pink. I didn't get the pink, but if I got another one, I would definitely get the pink. So it does work, because I know sometimes the memory decks from AliExpress would be a little bit bigger than what a memory decks should be. So that one does fit on the spinner. But cute, right? Yeah. Adorable. This is adorable. Adorable. Completely adorable. And moving on, lastly comes this. Oh, I keep wanting to do it like this. And it's another butterfly set. But see the direction of the butterfly on these little tags? These tags remind me of Magnolia. Not Magnolia stamps. That type of, distressed type of tag. Super cute. And Nicole Silhouette, she loves Magnolia. She loves the colors, the little stamps. A lot of her samples will be Magnolia stamps and all that. And then this is a label, butterfly label, does cut well. And this is the insert part for the label with 3 little butterfly details again. Super cute. And you see all the little distressed parts? And it has stitching too. Super duper duper cute. Alrighty, let's look at my sample. So now I finished this up last night because I was just thinking, oh, what am I going to do? Because this here measures 3 3/4. So I could put it on a slimline, but it just wasn't. I had to think about it for a second, and then I made up something, and I think it turned out good. So 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. The biggest tag, is 4 1/4 by the widest part, let's say 2 1/2. Cute, cute, cute. So it's a cute little set. And this now you could, so it faces down. So the top is squared off, and then you put, because if you look at the butterflies, you'll know that's the top. And then you could put a little bit of twine in here, some sort of ribbon. Cute. So this is actually the bottom. I was thinking it was this way first because I'm so used to it being that way, but I like the inversion. Here is my sample. Purple Goodness Slimline card. I so love this card. So I have some purple 110-pound cardstock, Michaels, and I cut my base. I believe I'll tell you in 1 second. Yeah, 3 1/2 by 8 1/2. So I cut it 7 by 8 1/2 inches. Score on the 7-inch side down the middle at 3 1/2. Fold that to make the card base. Then I just kept on going in 1/4 of an inch. So if this is 3.5 by 8.5. The yellow part here is 3.25 by 8.25. Then this would be 3 by 8, 3.25 by 8.25, 3.5 by 8.5. So that's going from the smallest to biggest for the layers. So that's 3 layers. And that's just me cutting rectangles with my trimmer. Where the die came into play was decorating it. And here, that's the label. And I found this sort of I don't even know what this is, like a mustard yellow basil cardstock. Put another piece of this same purple base here. This little die, this happy birthday, I will link it below. I believe is Creative Expressions. If you want to have sentiment dies that are not too big, Creative Expressions has a whole list. I have a lot of their Christmas ones that are small, but this one here is just really, really, really cute because you can see it says happy birthday, but it's not big. Most of my other dies are this size, which would have been too big, you know? Small here, but it would have been too big in that label, if I'm making sense. Or you could use a stamp. Here now, that's the smaller one that I used. This one measures, hold on, I'll tell you in 1 second if I can get it right. 3.5 by 2. 3.5 by 2, and that's, so it's a little bit off, just a little bit off center. Or I could have pushed it down. Would it have fit? Yeah, it would have fit, but I liked it hanging off. And then I put a little bit of organza. That's from Hobby Lobby. And I tell you, I love this die. You're seeing it again. So when I pull this little die out from Altenew, here we go. Mini flower cluster. I'll make a bunch. I made a bunch in purple. Then I decided to make some in yellow. You guys saw it here too. On my cat scrappiness. I made 3 sets of it. So it's very easy to layer together, and it's not too big, not too small. So that's what I used here. Super duper cute. So it's a lot of combination of yellow, purple, yellow, purple. This cardstock is from a collection pack that I bought from scrapbook.com. I can't remember the name. I will link it if you like that. It's a bee, like a beehive kind of paper, spring but not spring. And let's see, if I had done this in purple, let's see how that would change the card. I could have done that too. Can you tell that I love purple? Favorite color. So that would have been it in purple. This is it in the yellow. I kind of like the yellow though against this purple. This, as a matter of fact, both of these cardstock is from that same paper pad from scrapbook.com. I just have to find it, and then I'll link it below because it's a real pretty paper pack. It's a 8x8 size paper pack. Cute colors. Super duper cute. And this yellow, if you're wondering, that's basil. But so I made a slimline. And because it is 110 pounds, guess what? It can stand up like this. What you want to make your card base out of is not something too soft. You want it to be, you know, more sturdy like this. So when you give it to somebody, they can just stand it at their desk, on their dresser, wherever they want to put it. You know, it stands up and it's ready to go. Look at that. For years and years of viewing pleasure. Look how much she loved me. I love this. Okay, crafters, so that's my design team share. Completely different, right? Everything is like super duper different. Alrighty, crafters, on to the next video. Check out this awesome new store. Alrighty, crafters, stay crafty, my friends. Bye.